Hey guys, and welcome back to a quick update about the Cluecaster. I always say Cluecaster, and I know of course there are some names like Lester, and you normally would say Leicester, and you say Lester though, but I never would have thought about this. And you didn't tell me just now, 2 or 3 days ago, somehow if you told me, I think 2 days ago, it's not Cluecaster, it's Gloucester or Cluester, but I think Gloucester. I think it was around Gloucester, I checked it. And I'm so sorry for pronouncing the name wrong all the time. In this episode, I don't want it to be too long. Season 1 is finished. I want to show you what happened in the last like 15-20 games. I want to show you different things that also happened. The squad that changed, the tactics, as you can see, already changed. I want to show you what I will do until the next time, so until the next episode, and then I will also be, this is more or less it. The goals basically that will happen in future. So what happened, what's the situation now, and what will happen in the next few months or whatever until the next episode. Before though, I want to tell you 2 things. First of all, I will end the vote tomorrow 6 PM, so for me right now, that means on Monday 6 PM Germany time, so German time if you want to call it like this, and that means it should be around, I don't know when I will upload this, but it should be either just 1 or 2 hours later, or even already like now, or 1 or 2 days hours left. So I actually think when I will upload this video, the vote has been done, so if you want to check, you can go and check. If there is a draw, then I will probably decide myself or just throw a coin or something. Yeah, the other thing I want to tell you, I changed a few things. So I installed face packs and all this stuff. For example, Schalke is now called Schalke, not Gelsenkirchen anymore. You can see they have the real kits, you can see the Bundesliga has the real weapon, they all have the real things here. They have all the real names like Bundesliga, not German first division. You can see they all have face packs. I think when I got the PC, of course I will have to download all these again, which doesn't make, it's not really difficult, except of the face packs that these face packs have a huge size, so they take a bit longer. I think I will change it because, for example, if you look at our squad, you can see that, because I think I will just download different ones. I like them still, but you can see you have these faces, and then you suddenly have these, and then now I have your team here. It's not not cluster, so I think I will change it. I'm very sure I will change different ones. I will not make these ones, even though I like it, but then I would like all of them to be like this, and this is not the case. So I will make these cutout faces and will download different ones. This is the things I wanted to tell you, and now I will go to, first of all, the schedule. So last time I finished, we were I think 5th place in the playoffs, and we did amazingly. It was something like here somewhere, I think after this game, after Brackley, the first one. And you can see we had some decent form, we were like 5th place, we are winning a lot of games, like in the national form you can see we won, win, draw, loss, win, draw, and then here again 3 wins, again a draw. We were in decent form, and I said if we continue this form we will get into the playoffs. But what then happened is we had a horrible form. For whatever reason, first of all, we were not able to score at all anymore. Bobby Dale, everybody was just not scoring, just stopped scoring. Second of all, we got some huge injuries. Third of all, our defense was just horrible. We conceded so many early goals, and if we start going through it, so we started off decently, played another game, we won because of penalty, won again, and then we had, here you can see, a huge break, and I don't know what happened this break. Joe Hanks, I think, scored 2 free kicks here. I think both of them were free kicks, really not bad. And yeah, I mean, we scored 2 early goals as well and stuff, and then this happened. So a 1-0 draw, conceding an early goal. A 1-0 loss, not scoring. A 3-0 loss, not scoring. A 1-0 draw, scoring once because of an own goal, and scoring one. I think that was the goalkeeper's, was a horrible own goal. Yeah, and they scored quite an early goal. We can't score 0-0 draw. We can't score 0-0 draw. We can't score 0-0 draw. After this I trained my defense, so we at least defended good, and then we stopped defending good as well and still didn't score. Again we didn't score, quite an early goal. Then we actually played a decent goal, of course got it conceded after 2 minutes again, but of course had to concede 1 minute before the end to lose, and again we didn't score and conceded an early goal. That means Oh, yeah, then okay, then we had a draw 0-0, a game where not able to score. So right now we had here the worst run in the history of Gloucester. We had 3, 6, 9, 12 games. 12 games, 5 draws and wait, no, 6 draws and 6 losses. 6 out of 36 points. He dropped 30 points here. And in 12 games he just got 1, 2, 4 goals. 4 goals. Then I thought it might change because we actually won the game again and was really happy about it. And I changed the team. I changed the team who plays Bennett up for everything. And I kept it like this, trained different things and thought maybe now it changes. We also got another game. It started off that amazing in the end, we conceded 2 goals, but I was still happy. But then we conceded an early goal and lost, of course, 4-3. We lost 3-0 with conceding early goal. Then we lost 4-1 with conceding early goal, even 2. And lost 3-0 without conceding early goal this time. And this is why, since the last episode basically, we have gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, exactly 20 games. Out of 60 points, we got 6, 7, 11, 13, 16. 16 out of 60 points, ladies and gentlemen. 16 out of 60. We got 4 wins. I think 7 draws and 10 losses. No, then 3 wins, sorry. 3 wins, 7 draws, 10 losses. We won 3 out of 20 games. Amazing. And this is why we dropped down a lot from, for whatever reason, we always were close. We were like, even after like 10 of these games in a row, we were not able to win. We were always just like 5 or 6 points. Not even once more than 6 points away. But then in the last like 10 games, we dropped down a lot. And yeah, we even got almost in the relegation battle. I don't know. I really don't know. We had to go positive goal difference now of -12. Well. Really, I'm happy about that. But at least we still got a decent position. I mean, the goal was to not have anything to do with the relegation zone. And more or less we never did. Because after like the first 6 games, we had an amazing form. We are a lot of way from the relegation zone. Like 25% points, and we got closer and closer and closer. In the end, it's still 8 points, so still in the end, of course it's disappointing how we ended, but still the season in total, if you just look at the points, it was a decent season. I would have wished a different start, I would have wanted a different start, but it's still quite a decent season. So now, for the last episodes I already did it, I wanted to change something, so I changed the tactics in this one. It's a 4-2-3-1 and we're playing way more attacking. Control instead of counter. Flexible, I might even change to fluid. More or less a gang pressing, so you can see higher tempo down to normal tempo. Wide instead of narrow or fairly narrow. Slightly higher instead of slightly deeper. Closing down more is more instead of sometimes. Even user tighter marking. I might put away this prevent short goalkeeping distribution, I'm not sure. Here I changed everything away. I'm not sure what I will do. I think I will, I'm not sure what I will do yet. I will definitely do something. I have to see. I'm checking a few things, figure out a few things, and then I will decide. Pass and space mix still the case. Be more expensive still the case. Look for overlap still the case. Run a defense. So I changed a lot, and you can see the wingbacks are more attacking. They are not fullbacks defend, but wingbacks support. We have a ball-winning midfielder support, an attacking playmaker support, an attacking playmaker attack, 2 wingers, not inside forwards, and an attacking forward up front. Bennett behind Dale, things worked good. Kotvika, really nice, he improved a lot. I mean, a 4-star ability, 4 to 5-star potential, and he played decent in the last episodes. Dale just stopped scoring. He had, I think, like 15 goals after 20 games, and you can see he completely stopped scoring. Munoz Skrindo on the right, and the team changed a bit. I'm quite sure that happened since the last episode. We got a new center back in Hemati, who I think, I don't know how much we had to spend for him, I can check soon, but he is really decent. He has a 2.5-star ability, but if I compared him, the thing is, he has quite a decent pace. His stamina, okay, he has decent decisions, positioning, his work rate was not too high, which was important for me, and amazing marking, tackling, heading, so I really found amazing. Equation not too high. There are 3 big problems with him, but still in total he's still better. maybe even 4 missed problems. The first one, teamwork could be better. The second one, he is just 174, which is not really decent for a center back, but it's okay. The third one is stamina, but I don't want to run him too much. Of course, his strength could be better, and that he is 24. He still has a decent potential, but he's 24. I think I will sell him at some point, but I saw the possibility. Right now we have a better center back. He might improve, and then I can sell him for more. You can check for how much money I got him, Mati. We got him for for a free, and he is just on, he was I think on quite a lot, to be honest. He is on, no, just 100 per week. Also, I was able to sign a lot of new contracts with a lot of people, and with lower wages. I was able to lower a lot of wages. Last time, you know, we were at like spending 5k, we are right now down to 4k, and there are still a lot of players I want to get out. The finance are not doing amazing, to be honest. I don't really know why. I think it's because of the income, but we are under our wage budget. I don't know why exactly it's going down, to be honest, but I mean, okay, I really don't know, to be honest. I really don't know why it's going down that much, because it's still going down more or less, and I just really don't know why. But okay, that hopefully will change, especially now because I will sell a lot of players. So I have to check real quick if I forgot something. Alright, as you can see, Weed finally left us. Yeah, the Weed guy we wanted to sell, who was on like 220, 230, he finally left us. I was really happy about that. Then we had a 1-0 game against, it was 1-0, let me check. In this game here against Tamford, who were first place, we played amazing, could have won, but in the end, in the last attack, as you can see, last scene, we had a huge chance after the corner. It won like 3-4 meters, our center back. But he didn't score, unfortunately. We were 8 games unbeaten. The biggest signings were Gabi Jesus to City and Cavani to Spurs, which I found is funny because Cavani always gets linked to us and then he goes to Spurs. Quite unhappy. Hall, we loaned him out. You can check it like this. So Hall, Lewis Hall, Lewis Hall. We loaned him out because he was unhappy here, but I just don't like him. He's not fast, he's not good in finishing. He has a good potential. This is the only thing I'm keeping him right now, because he has a really decent potential, but I don't like him, so we loaned him out so he can hopefully improve somewhere and get better. The game against Darling got postponed twice because there was too much water on the pitch. That was quite funny. In doing these games, between these games, we had other games that always were fine, but always there. In the FA Cup first round game, we had the lowest attendance in the history of the club against I forgot. I knew it just a few seconds ago. I knew who we played against. Here, I don't know how to say that. I knew it was somebody, some name I couldn't pronounce. This name here. Lowest attendance ever. GG, I would say. What else happened? They already had the most goals in one season in the history of this club. So I checked a lot of history of this club. But yeah, he completely stopped scoring. The best ever league finish was 11. We could have broken it, but there, we've now just gone down. I saw a goalkeeper, Ian Ormson. We scouted him. He is a goalkeeper, now it's 17, but he had a work rate of 18, now it's 17. A goalkeeper with work rate of 17, what does it mean? Because normally a field player means he is just spawning everywhere. 17, 18 is more or less the most. A goalkeeper with a work rate of 18, that is interesting. I mean, our goalkeepers have like a work rate of 4. Yeah, 4 or 4 and 8. So I don't really know how this makes sense, to be honest, but okay. Hemadi the signing, yes. Hanks improved his potential. He is just an amazing player. He is, I think, the only guy with an expiring contract. And at the moment, it doesn't really look like we can keep him. I would sell him. He wants to leave, maybe. I hope he will stay. But even if he will leave, I really want to sell him because we could get a lot of money for him. We had some injuries, but not too important. I changed the training, everything, yeah. My assistant manager got the license B, and I was finally allowed to go for the license B as well. So I'm doing it for like the last 2 months, so I should be like halfway done now. Mahamati in the first week already got into it, already in the team of the week, a goal, but I won't show you any goals right now because there was nothing too amazing. Yeah, then we had 6 games without a win, was already the biggest low, and in the end we had 12 or 13 games without a win. Unbelievable. Skinner finally was back. Wavy left us. He was our vice captain, but he wanted to leave because I didn't use him anymore. He was like my 5th or 6th choice goalkeeper because the other guys were just better. They had more potential, they had more quality, and they played better, they performed better. So he left us, Averi. We can check, we got, he left us, as you can see, Reed left us, Averi left us, we got not any money, but we saved again some wage. So this is really good, we definitely need that. We had a lot of chances actually in these games, yeah, it's not like we never had chances, we had so many chances, but we just did not take them, and it was so unbelievable. We had the youth intake, so I scouted a lot of players, I'm scouting a few players right now, but we also got one, and we had some amazing players. You can see some players I don't care too much right now. Jake Wright I think was somebody new, you can see, alright, he is alright, but nobody amazing yet. Not really the best potential, Martin Allen as well, so all the players with not the most amazing potential. This guy kinda has decent potential and is growing really fast, that's nice. But the other guys are just better. And the under 23s I used a lot of players who really feel like they could be amazing. Tozer, for example, feel like he could be amazing, he could be a striker or center back, but I think he will be a center back because he's quite tall, and I just think he has more quality for a center back than a Lucas. I mean, how is he a striker? One stability, not too bad. Somebody might be interesting, another one is this guy. I don't really think so, but and it's just because of his growth. I mean, look at his growth, it's unbelievable. Then we also have Bittner, who I think could be amazing, has a decent ability already and potential. We need somebody as a center back CDM, and he has some decent sets, so somebody I'm looking for in the future. I'm trying to get everybody without a huge potential out of the team, everybody without an exception. Zamora as well, all the players, and trying to replace them by youth players, because this way we can first of all save a lot of money, or make some money, improve our financial situation, and on the other side, they want less wage. This 6 years per week is just for youth contract, but you see, I can sign some players with just like 25 or whatever, or longer contracts with not too much. So something definitely I had to look for, and I signed with almost all these youth players already a contract whenever they hit the age of 17. This contract will trigger basically. All the other guys I just want to leave, and we had this guy who might be the most interesting one. You can see already 1.5 stars, 4 to 5 stars, Triker to camp, and just look at some of the stats. He's not the fastest guy, but look at his manual stats. They are really amazing. 16 equation, 13 determination, some amazing flair, leadership, off the ball, teamwork, vision, work rates, some amazing sets here. He is somebody I want to take this cam role, so what is the attacking playmaker role, because he also has decent passing. I might use him as striker as well, but I think he is amazing, so he's one of the most amazing ones for sure. And also if you look at the squad, of my first squad, we have World's Voice, Assault, Sync. He left and to replace him by this guy, because he has already 2-star ability. Ben Jackson has 2.5. Might replace him because Ben Jackson played amazing, but in the last 4-5 games he made so many mistakes and some own goals as well. 4 to 5-star ability, and he has already some decent stats. He is just slightly worse than Ben Jackson. Yes, he is 16, but he is just 19, so there's a huge difference. Another signing we did is another backup left back. So Odiero is trying to sign him. He is exactly what I wanted. His ability is worse than it was 4 to 5, so I'm unhappy that it's 4. Hopefully it will improve. But he has some decent stats, especially defending and pace. And he is just a backup. I might sell him some point, but I think I got him for 0, so this is why I did it. You can see. Did I get him for 0? Yes. So this is just why I did it. If I don't like him, I can sell him and make a profit. Is there anything else? I don't think so, to be honest. Nope. So this is all these things. We can check if I forgot anything. I did everything here. Got another left back. Yeah, Hooper, another striker I wanted to sell, also left us. So really cool to see that. Hopper left us on a free. I wanted to sell him for something, but in the end I got 0 for him. But still, the wage I could save here again. So really happy about that. The wage is therefore decreasing. I got a new contract. Nothing really amazing. If you're interested here, you can see my contract. So it was 200, I think, and now it's 275. So this is the main thing that happened there. There was an offer for my assist manager, but he wants to stay. Sync left. We had the early goals. We had a lot of pack and the tactics exchange. So I think this is everything I want to show you. I showed you the results, the tactics right now that might still change. The finances hopefully will improve. The transfers we did, the youth players we did. I will sign a lot of really young. I'm really scouting for players who are 16, 17, 18, trying to get these into my team and get everybody out. I mean, look, if I look at these, for example, I'm really talking about everybody. The most people have really, but Mark Richards, of course, probably will be tired. I mean, for example, as well, Chris Knowles, he is decent playing, but he has no potential. Boom, I will try to get him out of here. Spencer Hamilton, I want to sell him, he has not the potential. Thomas, another player I want to get out. Zamora, another player I want to get out. So really everybody without an exception who has not the potential. Carl Chambers, another player I'm really thinking about selling him. He improved a lot. He had like 2 star of these silver stars and improved to 1.5 star. But I think I also want to get him out. Of course, I will not sell him before I get replacements. So I first will look at the players, and if I get somebody in, then I will try to get all these guys out. So what will happen until the next episode? The next episode, I will definitely have done the preseason, and I think I will already go through the first few games to show you a few results already. And yeah, this is more or less it. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Today for you should be Monday, so I will end the vote. Tomorrow therefore should be another Schalke episode, and then hopefully in 2 days, on Tuesday. Wait, no, on Wednesday I should, 90%, I'm not 100% sure, but I should be able to start the first episode of my second FIFA 17 career mode. I hope you're looking forward to that. If you have any kind of questions or anything you want to tell me, just as always, tell me in the comments. Nothing left to say. I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Have an amazing day, and bye.